Today I want to talk about 2K19 and the next 2K game that might come out. Basically, WWE 2K19 that's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One is pretty cool. Now, as you may know, the last year's wrestling game that came out was WWE 2K18, and they had a little bit of trouble with the Switch version, the Nintendo Switch version. What I'm trying to say is that even though for 2K18 on the Switch, it doesn't look that bad, but the frames per second messes up the whole gameplay. Like seriously, and there's no 8-man tag match. Probably due to limited, probably due to either limited stuff or probably they didn't have enough room to put 8-man tag in 2K18. That is why WWE 2K19 will do something different. And the only reason why they're skipping the Switch this year is because maybe they need to concentrate on better graphics, or probably they need to do something for a PS4 version. What I'm trying to say is that even though 2K18 was one of the best games ever, not the best, but one of the best wrestling games ever, it still had some great momentums there. And yes, the My Career mode. So, with that being said, I'm going to talk about two topics. WWE 2K19 and will 2K bring back Road to Wrestlemania and other modes for 2K20. So let's talk about 2K19. So as you saw from the trailer, and I'm pretty sure you know about that, Daniel Bryan will be part of the 2K showcase. And yes, there are like all kinds of different entrances, attires, and so many others. But I'm starting to wonder of 2K19. What can you do for 2K19? Well, just so you know what happens, that AJ Styles announced that he's the official cover for WWE 2K19. And basically, AJ Styles has officially made an open challenge, or challenge, to you guys that can win $1 million. Now, the rules are simple. You just have to complete the new game mode called the Tower Challenge. And sometimes, every once in a while, they change the new Tower Challenge every once in a while, which is pretty cool. But the one challenge that people might know the most is the $1 million challenge. The rules are simple. There'll be like 15 participants or so many other opponents. But unfortunately, you gotta pick the new game mode. Then all you gotta do is make a video promo of why you should beat AJ Styles for a chance to win $1 million. Then, at some point, I think when you go to New York City for WrestleMania, I think if you're good enough, if you make it to the finals, and if you beat the contest, then you could show AJ Styles your skills and see what you got. Now, basically what I'm trying to say is that doing the Tower Challenge can be really difficult. Oh, and keep an eye though that if you quit the Tower Challenge, you have to restart the entire mode again all the time. Yeah, completely messed up right there. Restarting or whatever. Like I said, if you make it to the finals, you have a chance to face AJ Styles for the $1 million challenge. Should you beat him in 2K19, you'll win $1 million. And with other editions like the collector's edition, like the Woo edition, Ric Flair of course, it comes with all kinds of cool things. Super cards, a Funko version of Ric Flair, and so many others. And what I'm trying to say is, WWE 2K19 might be something great. And let's face it, by the time it comes out, you have the opportunity to compete for the $1 million challenge. That's right. And I gotta say though, I kinda like this new mode, and hopefully they'll do something different for the next 2K game, which I'll explain that in a little bit. So, WWE 2K19 will be a bit better. I prefer to think it will, because they have like two modes that are coming to 2K19, plus the returning mode of 2K Showcase featuring Daniel Bryan and his story mode as well. Pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure that once WWE 2K19 comes out for PS4 and Xbox One, some players can actually experience it, and it's pretty cool. And yes, there will still be a My Career mode, just as always. Other 2K games like 2K15 has a 2K Showcase where you do CM Punk's story mode and Triple H's story mode as well. Pretty cool. And in 2K16, they have a Stone Cold mode, which shows Stone Cold's past, a history of WWE as well. He had great rivalry feuds with Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart, and so many others. And I gotta say though, that was when the Attitude Era first started. And he had great feuds with the greatest feud ever with the chairman and owner of the WWE, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. But yeah, but who knows? Either case, that 2K Showcase was pretty cool. Now for 2K17, they didn't do anything for that one, except for the DLC pack, which you have to download the DLC Legends pack in order to play the 2K Showcase. There wasn't anything about 2K18 because They didn't have anything about that. Just the My Career Mode and yeah, that's basically pretty much it. I don't know if they have a 2K showcase for that one. But for WWE 2K19, that's going to feature Daniel Bryan for 2K showcase. Daniel Bryan is one of the best WWE superstars ever. He had greatest rivalry feuds with Triple H, Kane, Alberto Del Rio, and so on. So what could this mean for Daniel Bryan? Well, just so you know what happens, he was actually being filmed at school and talks about this new mode of the 2K showcase, or who knows, but yeah, it is possible. And what I'm trying to say is that 2K showcase is one of the best story mode campaigns I have ever played. I didn't beat any of them, but hopefully I will someday. But who knows? Maybe for WWE 2K19 showcase, I think Daniel Bryan deserves to be in a 2K showcase of his greatest history matches he had, just when he first started his career at his younger age. Now, with that being said, it is time to talk about 2K focusing on the next 2K game called WWE 2K20, which it still hasn't been confirmed yet, but next year they'll have something. Now, as we all know, a lot of people have been missing the old modes since SmackDown vs. Raw, when THQ used to work with Yuke Studios to help with those games at all, to help with those wrestling games. SmackDown vs. Raw games had one of the greatest campaigns ever called Road to Wrestlemania, and a lot of people were actually talking about 2K either ruining the series or whatsoever, I don't know. But I got to say right now, I just want to say it right now. I understand that there's a lot of fans who are complaining because 2K hasn't concentrated on bringing back storylines like Road to WrestleMania before. But it's going to celebrate I think there's going to be like an anniversary for 2K20, and I guarantee you that if they do a WWE 2K20, there are some few modes that need to come back. So the question is, will 2K bring back Road to WrestleMania for WWE 2K20 next year? Who can say? Maybe they'll bring back other modes like the GM mode and the season mode. But season mode is kind of like almost like Road to WrestleMania, except the difference. Now, as you know, season mode had been in SmackDown vs. Raw, I don't know, 2006 or 7 or 8. I think it's one of them. I'm having a hard time concentrating on the SmackDown vs. Raw games to know what they are, like which one has the GM mode. But I guarantee you, GM mode is one of the best modes that you could ever do. Basically, you could book matches, you can book title shots for a different superstar, and so on. And if you do a good job by the end of the year, well, you'll actually get something. And I'm pretty sure that, hopefully, for the next 2K game, WWE 2K20, I just hope they'll bring back, Road to WrestleMania with just a few superstars having their own storyline, but with newer stars. And who knows? Maybe it could be somebody else, maybe it could be different superstars. But I guarantee you, there were some great superstars that had their own story modes in WWE SmackDown vs. Raw games. One of them was Shawn Michaels. It's about JBL talking about his retirement tour. And that was actually a really good storyline at some point. Now, as we know, at WrestleMania, you have the choice to either win or lose to JBL. And if you beat him, then Shawn Michaels will stay unretired, which means he'll continue wrestling in a video game. But if he loses, then he'll be forced to retire. But there's a cool surprise at the end where Shawn Michaels super kicks JBL to end the show. they didn't call him Showstopper for nothing, but Shawn Michaels was one of the best WWE superstars ever. And now he's doing other things in his retirement stuff. But yeah. But I gotta say, that was one of the best story modes ever. Others like Creative Superstar that has their own story with voice acting as well. Now, I don't know who the voice actor of the Creative Superstar is. It's kind of hard to say. But I guarantee you that the question is that if they bring back these modes for 2K20, there's a good chance that hopefully they'll listen to the fans, give them what they want, and exactly what we want to see. The return of Road to WrestleMania with a few superstars having their own storyline as well during Road to WrestleMania. With the commentators, as always, are different commentators like Michael Cole and so many others. Because back then, it had Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler. While on SmackDown, when playing Edge's storyline, it has, I think, Taz and Jim Ross. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But what can it do for 2K20? Well, let's just hope that someday, somehow, we'll see 2K try to bring those modes back for 2K20 at some point. Like if some fans goes to Twitter and tells the 2K game say like, hey, we want to see these modes come back. Bring back Road to WrestleMania. Bring back season mode. Bring back GM mode. And if it reaches high potential for the fans, there's a good chance that 2K will listen. Hopefully, if they listen, and they'll bring back a few modes like Road to WrestleMania and possibly GM mode. But who can say? Never say never. So with that being said, the question is, will 2K ever bring back Road to WrestleMania and other modes? Only time will tell. With that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Give the video a like, thumbs up, subscribe. And remember, us NWS Shooter members talks about different topics and so many others. Yeah. So one more time. Will 2K bring back those modes like Road to WrestleMania and other modes? Only time will tell. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to say for now. So thanks for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe, comment, and hope I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and live on prosper. Bang bang! Or bang!